Right guys, it's camp cook-up time. So you know what to do. Get off the lounge, go grab yourself a drink, get ready, kick back, relax. Right out of cook up tonight, what we're going to need. I've got a boneless leg of lamb, just some pumpkin, potatoes, carrot, some rosemary for the lamb. Also got some American mustard, some honey, that won't come until later in the cook. Forgot to buy some fresh lemons, but I got some lemon juice, that'll come towards the end. Standard onion, garlic and some olive oil. Okay, so what's the plan? Just going to get the fire started, bit of olive oil in there with the onion and garlic. Let that slowly start to simmer up. Don't want it too hot. This is going to be a slow cook. Going to dry the leg of lamb and then I'm going to cover that in the mustard. Put that in the Dutch oven, which we're probably going to use some coals tonight. So I've just got to try to monitor the temperature there. Going to put the rosemary in there, olive oil, and probably about half a cup of water. Let that slow cook for probably 2 hours. Then going to put the vegetables, alfoil, olive oil, salt and pepper into the fire. Let them cook for about an hour. And going to make up a little sauce, which will be olive oil and honey. Going to mix that up and then pour that over the roast while it's cooking. Let that go for an hour while the vegetables cook, and let's see how this one turns out. Nice and easy guys. Again, just get the fire started. We're going to get some coals on here as well, and as I said, I'm going to try to heat the Dutch oven with some coals and see if I can just keep it nice, constant heat. Probably going to be looking at about 120 degrees, 120 to 140. And again, you can do this one at home as well. Rightio, so I've already just dried off the roast. So all I'm going to do is grab some mustard. And just cover the whole leg. And get it right in there, even in where it's rolled over. And so you want this to go all the way in. That's all you have to do with that. That will go in the Dutch oven once the oil's just starting to warm up. Right, onion, same as always, just cut the ends off, remove the skin, keep a bag handy. Okay, so just squash the garlic. Same as always, just nice and fine. It's up to you how you like yours. I've got the onion diced up, got the garlic diced, the lamb that's got the mustard on it. Dutch oven's over on the fire now, just getting warm. I don't want it to get too hot. As I said, this is going to be a slow cook. We are going to run out of daylight. Surprise. Estimated time, let's go 7 bourbons. 1 bourbon preparation, 6 bourbons for the cook. I'll just run you through it again. Dutch oven, probably about 120, 140 degrees. Do this in your oven at home. I'd go 140 for 2 hours. Whatever meat you're using, as I said, we're using the lamb today. I've covered that in mustard. Going to do some olive oil in the bottom of the Dutch oven with the onion, garlic, and probably about half a cup of water. Put all that in, off to the side, and just let that slow cook. In about 2 hours time, I'm going to add some honey, lemon, and olive oil, make up my own little sauce, I suppose, and then just pour that over the top of it, let that cook off for another hour, and at that point I'll put the potatoes, pumpkin, carrots, wrap them up in alfoil, salt and pepper, and put them on the side of the fire as well. 3 hours time, 6 more bourbons, we should be close to the mark. So just got the Dutch oven getting warm now. We'll get that off in a second. And got the coals over here going. And there's the view. Dutch oven's just warm. As I said, I don't want it that hot that it's going to burn the meat as soon as I put it in. Want this one to be a slow cook. So I'm going to put that off to the side. Probably put 5 or 6 hot rocks underneath it, 5 or 6 on top. And then we're just going to let this slow cook. So just a bit of olive oil. So a bit of olive oil, we'll try to get that the Dutch oven level. Get the onion, garlic in there, let that infuse a little bit in the oil, and then we're going to get the meat in there. As I said already a couple of times, the lamb's well pasted, I suppose, in the mustard. Try to put some rosemary both in the oil and also over the leg. Then we're just going to put a couple of coals on top. I've probably got a few more on the bottom than what I wanted. So that's pretty level. Just going to let that slow cook now for the next 2 hours. I'll keep an eye on it. I've just got to put the water in there as well. Right, I've just got these small bottles of water. Probably only going to use half of this. We'll let that slow cook and give it a couple of hours. As I said, probably a 6 bourbon, 7 bourbon cook. One donation. Hopefully the hardcore lights are working efficiently enough that you can see what I'm doing and the footage turns out okay. Obviously, getting dark really quick. We've turned up late again. You know the drill. So I'm just going to quickly make up a little bit of a honey lemon. Normally I'd use fresh lemon, but I've ran out, or I didn't buy any. So just a good squeeze of lemon, good squeeze of honey. Now the vegetables are on. They've been cooking for a little while. The meat's turning out really well. Also go with some olive oil. Probably some salt and pepper as well. Just mix that up. Doesn't matter whether it's with a fork or a little whisk like I've got here. And all we're going to do is just drizzle that over the top of the lamb, and then let that cook for another 35-40 minutes. It seems to be going okay. So all we do is just drizzle it over the meat. You can see there the meat's looking really nice. It's not too hot, it's not overcooked. Just going to drizzle that. So the lid back on. That temperature's really low now, so it's a slow cook. The veggies are on the fire over the side here. I'm going to continually turn them. Then I'll probably put them back on top of the Dutch oven. I reckon another hour, 45 minutes to an hour. Dinner's ready. I hope the light's pretty good. It's pitch black out here. It changed really quickly. Just going to pull the meat out now. The veggies are cooked, they're on the fire. We'll get them over here and start carving up. Yeah, as I said, this one's a trial by error. Haven't done this one at camp before, but let's see how it goes. So this is camp cook up tonight. It's the lamb off the bone. I'll carve that in a second. Carrots, potato, pumpkin, done the way I normally do them. It's time to see how this turns out. Again, apologise for the lighting. I didn't charge my batteries on the lights. Generally I like the lamb a little bit pink. Probably just a touch over, but I'm happy with that. This will feed the crew, everybody should be happy. And if I could get a good knife set. Just cooking through it now, and we've just got enough pink in there. Probably a couple of minutes overcooked, but pretty happy with it, can't complain. Not sure if you can see me due to got multiple lights going at the moment. Boys are still eating, they've come back for a second, so that's always a good sign. Wrap up. The lamb's probably, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes overcooked. Probably would have liked it just a touch more tender. But first go at it, especially with cooking with a bit of water as well, and trying to do the hot beads on the side rather than the fire. Overall, pretty happy with it. Everyone's well fed. It's time now to have dessert. Dessert will be a bourbon. This cook up, 7 bourbons, like I said. Half hour each bourbon, 2.5 hours, somewhere near that vicinity. Done, cooked, smashed, home run. Thanks again for watching. Like, share, subscribe, leave comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Please share my channel, get it out amongst your friends. Looking for any feedback, positive, negative, it's all right. Cheers guys, thanks for watching.